love Fullmetal Alchemist, you need to read Death Note too! The hit for the same reason. Both stories start when someone breaks a line humans should never cross. Fullmetal Alchemist starts with Edo and Alu wanting to see their mother one more time. That wish is pure, it is gentle, it is painfully human, and that is exactly why it destroyed them. Because the place that wish leads them to is human transmutation. The one taboo humans were never meant to touch. They are not chasing power, they are not chasing glory. They are craving, they are desperate. They just want one more chance. And that pain pushes them over the line. The price is savage. Edo loses part of his body. Alu loses his whole body. And that sea hurts every single time. It crushes your chest. But here is the wild part. Light Yagami starts from almost the exact same place. At first, he is just a serious high school student, a brilliant kid, a good kid even, and he truly believes he can create a world without evil. But to make the dream real, he steps into another forbidden zone, murder. The first time he lights a name, those shaking fingers, there is a moment everything snaps. Light does not just cross the line of judging criminals, he crosses into something worse. He decides that if it serves his justice, then taking a human life is acceptable. That is not normal justice, that is good complex territory. And both stories name the same terrifying feeling. The second you touch the taboo, you can never go back to your old life. Edo and Alu standing before the transmutation circle, destroyed. Light clipping the death note, thrilled, terrified, already gone. That air feels almost identical, but the real genius of these two stories is what happens next. Fullmetal Alchemist is about facing pain. It is about moving forward. It is about trying to reclaim what was lost. Death Note go the other way. It is about losing the heart you thought would always stay there. At first, it is for the world. It sounds noble. It sounds clean. It sounds righteous. But the more light judges people, the more his justice starts to last. Eventually, it stops being evil must be punished. It becomes anyone against me is evil. And that lot keeps spreading until one day he is not trying to fix the world anymore. He is trying to own it. He wants to become the god of a new world. And that is why Death Note is scary. Because sometimes you understand him. Not fully, but enough to think. I kind of get why he thinks that the world is unfair. But people really do exist. And the moment you catch yourself thinking that, the story gets under your skin. Because something that started as good intention turns rotten before anyone notices. If Fullmetal Alchemist is a story about restoration, then Death Note is a story about collapse. One is about trying to recover what was lost. The other is about slowly losing what made you human. And when you read both, you start asking the same ugly question. Who gets to decide what a life is worth? Fullmetal Alchemist keeps pushing you toward one answer. No life can be exchanged for something else. No replacement is ever enough. Death Note pushes the blade the other way. Through Lighto's eye, human lives become numbers, symbols, name on the page, things to judge, things to erase, and it forces you to ask something horrible. Are there people the world does not need? That is what makes this hit so hard. In Fullmetal Alchemist, the price is visible. It is the body. In Death Note, the price is invisible. It is the heart that knows human life matters. And if you love Fullmetal Alchemist, there is one more thing you will probably love. The rules. Fullmetal Alchemist has equivalent exchange. That absolute law. Death Note has that same kind of tight internal logic. Name, face, cause of death, time, memory, ownership. Everything has rules. Everything makes sense. And that is exactly why Light is so terrifying. Because every choice is still his choice. Even when he is cornered, it is not just bad luck. It is a result of what he chose. No excuses, no escape, just consequence. The price of touching taboo. you. Human darkness with nowhere to hide. The weight of a human life. If the seems inside Fullmetal Alchemist were turned into pure mind games and psychological warfare, one answer to that is Death Note. If you already know the answer, Edo and Alu each, then now go watch the ending Light Yagami Leeches. Because when it is over, the shock does not just hit you, it poisons the air, and you just sit there staring like your brain needs a minute to come back.